Hey, I wanted to record this video real quick just to share with you some tips for accessing the world of research related to landscape architecture. One of the easiest tools that's out there and something that I think will be beneficial to use here for your professional profile assignment number 4 is focused on Google Scholar. And as the instructions in the blog say, the easiest way to do it is just to Google the word scholar. It'll bring you into this. So it looks a lot like Google, but this is a search engine that's been optimized for tracking the scientific journals related to our field. And there's a lot of different ways we can go about doing this. One thing we could do is that we can actually go in and type in the name of specific journals. Landscape and Urban Planning happens to be one of those that's out there. In terms of a journal, and you'll see here that that's the journal name, and it starts to pop up all kinds of related work to our field. And so landscape and urban planning is a great set of keywords to kind of jump into this. But there may be something more specific that you're looking for. There's a lot of work being done on landscape performance right now. And so let's go ahead and just type in landscape performance. This is obviously not what we're really looking for. I actually know Sarah Lavelle. I work with her on another project, but Sarah's work here isn't the kind of landscape performance work that I'm looking for. So one of the things that might help is that because landscape performance assessment is something that is just starting to emerge, it's probably helpful to, instead of looking through all 3 million results, right, that we actually come in and we establish a custom range. And I could say, since 2016, for instance. And you're going to see that the journal article is titled Landscape Research. That seems like a good first step for me. And then a research frontier in landscape architecture, landscape performance assessment of social benefits. This is an excellent example of the kind of research that exists out here to help you understand, what's being done within our field to kind of push our knowledge forward. This one specifically addresses the Landscape Architecture Foundation's Landscape Performance Series. It's doing some of the, case study investigation protocols to understand what we're getting from those data sets. And so how do these articles end up in these journals? Well, the process basically works this way, is that the researchers conduct this research, they write the research up, and they submit it to a journal. That journal then goes ahead and sends out that article without the author's name, so it's called a blind review, to other experts within the field who go ahead and review the work, make suggestions for improvement, and there's a lot of editing and a lot of changes that happen in that process. Many of these articles take more than a year in the review and revision process before they're considered good enough to go to full publication. So lots and lots of information that exists out here. Just a couple of other quick tips on this. If you're looking for something more specific, one of the things I would strongly recommend in here is actually to come in and use the advanced search. And so advanced search allows you to actually go in and see if we can't, track down any articles that have been written by, let's go with David Barbarash, and see Barbarash. There we go. See if Dave's got anything that's published out here. We do. We have an author here, David Barbarash. I can click in and I can actually take a look at all of the articles that Dave has published over the course of his career, specifically, and then jump in and get some more information about it. Right here, there's the option for full text at Purdue. It helps to be logged into a Purdue account. That will allow you to actually pull down a PDF copy of this article, and away you go with this assignment. I hope this video helps, and I'll go ahead and get it posted up for all of you to use.